if we catch you doing those things in those zero tolerance zones, you will be pulled over.
That interview from 2017, when a campaign had just begun, meant to reduce crashes on specific Arizona freeways, especially serious and deadly ones. But new data is showing it wasn't as successful as really anyone had hoped. I was able to obtain new details on the Safety Corridors program that promised heightened enforcement to change driver behavior. The traffic deafening. Cars zooming by, horns honking. This, one of the spots where a safety corridor sign used to be displayed, meant to be a blaring signal to drivers. Slow down, stay off your phone, no aggressive driving. But while the traffic noise gets louder, this program quietly went away.
I remember seeing a sign. I figured it would be more police pulling people over.
East Valley commuter Robert Kirkpatrick commenting on this ABC 15 Facebook post, sounding off on the program coming to a close. Some happy, thinking it was just a money grab. Others say it may have worked better if they would have ever seen a DPS trooper at all.
No, maybe once in a blue moon, but I mean, we're talking maybe 25 times a month. I was up and down the road, so I definitely less than once a month I would see in normal conditions somebody pulled over or interacting with law enforcement.
The Safety Corridor program created by ADOT with the support of DPS and the Governor's Office of Highway Safety looked at crash-prone areas, telling Arizona drivers they would be cracking down on bad behavior. Here are the 4 parts in the valley and state that were targeted in late 2016 and early 2017. I learned through a public records request with ADOT the program had ended in July of 2020 after the department found, while fatal and serious crashes slightly decreased in the corridors, the total number of speeding drivers and the number of behavior-related crashes had gone up. The signs stayed up with no designated plan for a full year and a half after the program ended. So why wasn't this program the success we all wanted? Many of you suggested that DPS wasn't there to hand out those tickets. Well, I wanted to see if that was really the case. So I submitted a public records request with DPS asking for a variety of things, like the number of citations and warnings they handed out, the number of staffers that they assigned to these particular locations, and how often, plus some more things. I have been following up with the department on multiple occasions by phone and email since then. I asked for an on-camera interview. That was declined. I sent a list of questions, including if staffing was an issue and what they would be doing next to help with safety on our roads. I have never been given any information and answers to my questions other than it's being looked into. Since DPS hasn't told me what's next to work towards safer roads, I asked Robert what he was hoping for.
What I'd like to see is within the safety corridor using technology to kind of say, okay, how can we adjust traffic flow? Can we incentivize our partners in the valley, some of these large employers, to reduce traffic on those roadways?
Robert also mentioned we have to make changes with the valley growing, something ADOT touched on in their report, saying they couldn't determine if the rise in crashes could also be attributed to more drivers out there. As for DPS, they tell me Highway Patrol is still working to gather the data I requested, but when I asked them to at least answer some of our questions, I never received a response. I will continue to check in with them.